Hey everybody, welcome to the seventh session of this year. We are learning Python and I hope you are able to see my screen. Yes, it is. So let's start with what we did last time, right? We basically learned more of Python. We learned how to define a function, right? So for you to define a function, the keyword is f, b, f, okay? And then you have the function name, right? Ask for the number is a function, and then you have to have the opening brace and the closing brace. Okay. If you are going to pass parameters into the function, you put it here, like I have done in this function. Define the function. The name of the function is addition. It takes in two parameters, x and y. And then when you return from the function, you can return the value using return x plus y or return whatever you want. Okay. So here, for example, I am asking the input interrupt integer input enter number, right? And then we say return that number from the user. So the homework for last time was make a calculator out of this, right? Menu out of this. So what we will do, we'll do a menu out of this by doing the following, right? Let's see like this. We start with a menu, right? Define menu, okay? And then we have a semicolon, right? That tells us that this is a function. What is the menu here? So in the menu, what do you need to do? We need to say print, right? What do you say? I pretty nice calculator. You always say give an advertisement. Pretty nice calculator. And then you say print. Select an option, a number option to do the operation, something like that. Okay. And what do you say? Print one addition, right? And we say subtraction. Okay. The multiplication. Then we say division. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we add one more, right? We say power. Okay. And then we say power square. Let's do it like power. Power is interesting. Raised to. So 2 raised to 3, something like that. Okay. 2 raised to 3 is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 4 times 2 is 8. Okay. 2 raised to 3 is 8. So let's call it, what is it? Raised to power. Let's call it power. Okay. Now, what is the last option that we want to print? We want to print exit, right? Exit. Now, what do we do? X equal to int of input of what? Enter the number, right? Operation number. Just stop me if you don't understand any of this, okay? Right? Tell me this thing. And then we return this X, right? It's very simple. So here we are saying we are creating a menu, right? We are creating a menu. So let's print a menu here. Okay. Let's say menu. We'll call it. What will happen? See, it tells me. Pretty nice calculator. Enter a number option to do the operation, right? And then it says addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, power raised to blah blah blah, whatever, whatever number enter, it will give us back the number. Right now nothing is happening. Tell me why nothing is happening? Yeah, because we are not doing anything with the selection here. So we will say operation equal to menu, right? And we do this. Now what do we do? Now we start with our if condition, right? If operation equals to 0, okay? So we just first do the operations thing. Then we say return it or exit. We can do that. I think yes, we can do that. Else if okay, what is operation equal to 1? Okay, what do I need to do now? If I think if operation equal to 1, what is it? We have to ask for two numbers, right? Ask for a, right? Ask for number, right? B equal to ask for number. Okay, we can do this more interesting, because let's do this here itself. Instead of calling it here, do it in the addition itself here. Instead of saying it like this, we do, then we are making it more generic, right? A function calling a function, a plus b, right? Ask for a number. Make sense? Ask for a number, and we can say number 1, 2, and just do it like 1, 2, and here we can do an a plus str plus a. I'm just formatting here. I'm just making it be more nice in that sense. Okay. So here we are saying return a plus b. Okay. So in this elif operation, what do? We just do simple thing here. We do addition. Print. You can actually print it like this. Print addition. A-I-A-O-N. Okay. Like that. Now again, elif operation equal to 2, right? And we have to do something similar for subtraction. So let's keep doing this. This is easier, right? Is it that one, that one, that one? Okay. We don't need to pass any parameters here, because we are asking for the parameters from the functions itself. Now we are reusing a lot of things, right? Our main menu is getting really, really simplified. So what do we do here? We say print subtraction, right? Elif operation equal to 3, right? What should we do? Print, what is the third? Multiplication. Multiplication, right? Elif operation equal to 4, right? We say print division, right? And then division, right? And then we have the fifth one, operation equal to 5. It should be print of raised to, Okay, do it like that. I can remove this x and y here, and then I can do it like this. Plus b instead. I have to make sure the variable names are proper. Ask me questions if you don't understand, okay? Okay, so here we do it like this. And this seems nice, okay? So here ask for number is and power, okay? Is and power, is the power, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Perfect sense. Okay, so let's see if it works. And then last we have to say is else, right? Print operation not supported, something like that. Okay, so let's see if this works. So what have I done here? I have created a function which asks for a number, right? Whenever there is a number, we give it a string. So it says enter number, and if I say 1, it will say enter number 1. If I say enter number, ask for number 2, then it will say enter number 2, right? And whatever is entered, it will come back, and then we will do a plus b, x minus y, like that, right? Here we are checking the last number is not 0, the division is not 0, right? The divider is not 0. And then we have the base number and the power number. And then we have a nice menu printed and a calculator, right? And I can do some work on my spellings, right? So, so let's run this one now. So what does it say? Pretty nice calculator. Select a number option to do the operation. So 1 is addition, 2 is subtraction. Let's try and see if 1 works. Okay, 1. And this is wrong because it prints me the address of the number, right? It doesn't tell me what it is. Do you know why? Because I forgot to add all the function, right? Square, the parenthesis brackets are really important. Make sure that you call the function. Okay, if you forget that, it will just print the address of the function. So this is the address of the function where it is loaded, but it will not execute the function. So let's run it again now. Okay, 1. Now it tells me, okay, enter number 1. Then I say 10, right? Enter number 2, 10 plus 10, and then it should say 20. Wow, it works, right? So let's see if number 2 works. Okay? So 10 minus 20, it should give me minus 10. Yeah, it does. Okay? Similarly, if I say 100, sorry, I should say 3 here. When I say 100 multiplied by 10, it should give me how much? You can tell me. 100 times 10 is 1000, right? Are you guys still with me? So let's try the division operation. 100 divided by 10. How much is it, guys? 10. Okay. Let's try to divide a number with 0. 100 divided by 0. You should say we can't divide by 0. Okay, then it returns a 1. That's good. That is exactly what we want. And we need to check one more operation, right? We need to see raise to, right? So we say, so enter number base. So let's say 2, right? As I said, enter number power. So 2 raised to 3. 2 raised to 3 is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 2 times 2 times 2 is 8, right? Should give me 8. Good. So this thing is working. Now what is the only thing remaining in this? Can anybody tell me what is remaining? We need to create a come on guys, what do we need to do? We need to create a loop, right? We will create a loop here, okay? And then we take all of this inside there, like that, okay? Let's see if this works, okay? So if I addition, I say 10 plus 10, yeah, it's nice. It prints the menu again, good. If I say 20 plus 20, yeah, it does still work. Now I want to say 0, and it says REPL process died unexpectedly, right? Because I exited. So instead of doing an exit, I could do probably this one. It will not save me that. Let's see. Okay, so let's say 1, 10, 10, 20. Okay, and then exit. Now it was nice. So, guys, everybody can still hear me, right? Ask me questions here. Did you understand how we did this calculator? Yes? No? Okay, ask me questions. Look here. We we have the functions here. So def means a function, ask for a number is a name, and then you pass a parameter in there. Okay? Similarly, you have addition function, subtraction function, etc., etc. Right? These functions internally, they use another function. So ask for a number is used by addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, raise to, etc. Okay? And then we have a menu as well, which is printing a nice menu that we see. We enter the number here, right? So instead of x is equal to input, instead of doing that, I can just do this one as well. So I can reuse this, okay? I can say ask for a number. Let me do it like this. Right? We can instead of doing this, what can I do? I can probably do it like that as well. There are multiple ways to do things, right? And it works. Okay, so we are doing that, and then here is where the code starts executing. It sees a while loop, and while true, what does true mean? While true means continue indefinitely. Okay, and then print the menu. From the menu, ask for a number. It will say operation number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then it will go on like that. If you enter anything else than operation number 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, if I say 100, it will give me an operation not supported. Okay, and then it will go and print the menu again. So it will keep on going till I press 0. So once I press 0, it will execute break. Break means I am breaking from the while loop. I am breaking, and when I break from the while loop, I go out of the while loop and I exit the program. Okay, pretty nice things to do, right? So what I will do is I will share this code with you guys. Okay, I will post this as a post, and you guys can have a look at it, try to copy it, okay, do stuff, and see if you can understand more of this. So pretty nice calculator.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
Sir, actually, I am doing it from a phone today. I have come to my brother's house, so I cannot do the
no,
coding today.
no problem. You watch the video later and do stuff, okay?
Okay, sir. Sir, the link that you have posted of the code combat that. So, what we have to do in that?
Register
I
there.
have.
I will come to that. I'll come
Join
to
but
that.
cannot do. Okay, sir.
A calculator using functions with a nice menu. Okay, this is what I will share with you guys. Opens. Okay, and then you can do things there. Any questions in between? So we are clear. Okay, let's do one more algorithm. So let me start with a new REPL, right? I'll go to my REPL. I'll go to, so now you guys can start doing things with me. Okay, I'll go to a new REPL here. How do I add a new REPL? I can add a new REPL. here itself, I think. Yeah, I can add a new REPL here. I'll say Python and I'll create the REPL. Okay, so here I want to show you, let's do this one. Let's do this one. Okay, we'll do a character input. Now what is the exercise here? The exercise is create a program that asks the user to enter their name and their age, print out a message addressed to them that tells them the year they will turn 100 years old. Okay, this is a very nice algorithm that we need to do. What the algorithm asks you to do is take the name and age of the user. Okay, let's try and do that. Actually, we will say have it like this: character input, and can probably change this. Probably change this. So I say character input, and let me add a function here as well. Okay, and that's it. Did it change? Yeah, it changed. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, let's do this algorithm. What does this algorithm tell me? Create a program that asks the user to enter their name and age. Okay, perfect. So what do? We should say name equal to input of enter your name. Okay, simple. Now we have got the name. Age. What is an age? We can say like this: enter your age. Okay, age is a number, always a number, so typecast it to an int. Okay, put here. Okay, so we say name equal to input, enter your name, age equal to input, and typecast it to an integer. So we have done these two things, right? We have asked the user to enter their name and their age, and then we need to print out a message addressed to them, right? That tells them the year that they will turn 100 years old. So what do we need to do? What do we need to do? We need to do two things here, right? We need the program to understand what is the current year. So today is 2021, right? So if now we will go to the algorithm part for this. Okay, so algorithm, how do you generate the algorithm? So if I am 10 years of age in 2021, right? When will I be 100 years of age in what year, right? This is the algorithm that I want to find. How do you do this? You add, you do 100 minus 10. Okay, 100 minus existing age, which will give you 90 years, right? And then 2021 plus 90, which is equal to how much? You can open the calculator here. Let me open it. 2021 plus 90. So it comes to 2111, right? So then the answer is 2111, year 2111. That is when this guy will be 100 years. Similarly, if we give you another example, in 2021, if you are 40 years old, how much are you what is the age? What is the year when you will be 100 years? So what do? 100 minus 40. That is 60 years, right? And then do you do 2021 plus 60? 2021 plus 60, how much is it? Right? That is 2081. Okay? So 2081 years, year 2081. Now assume there is some guy who is already 80 years, 90 years old, right? And then he says, when can you be 100? So you do 100 minus 90, okay? Which is how many? 10. And then you do 2021 plus 10, okay? So which is 2031, then it will be 100. So these are some of the, this is the algorithm that we need to develop, right? For this algorithm, what do we need to understand? What does the computer want to understand? Computer wants to understand the date. Okay, so the date is, today is 2021. That is what the computer needs to understand, right? And then once it gets 2021, rest of the things is easy. So let's do it like this. Okay, we keep it simple for the time being. We just do calculation. Okay, yeah, and this variable. Okay, so let's do this one. Current age, current age, right, is equal to age, whatever the user has entered, and future age equal to 100 minus, or let's say remaining age equal to 100 minus current age. This is what we need to do. So let's have one more variable. It says, yeah, 100-year age, right? Something like that. You can say it like this: 100-year age equal to, or let's say, uh, future age, remaining age. Let's call it remaining age. Okay, equal to 100 minus age, right? So 100 minus age is a remaining age, and then you can print and see if this is true, right? So let's do test runs for this. So let's do test run for this one. Uh, so let's say enter your name, Naresh. What is my age? My age is, let's say, assume my age is 80 right now. Okay, it's not 80, but we say 80 for fun. So now it should print me 100 minus 80 is 20. It should print. So this is fine. Okay. Now what do we need to do? We need to get the current date, current year, right? So for that, you can search Google and say get current year in Python. Okay. You have to help, and Google will tell you what to do. Okay. And there you have this. Yeah. So let's see if we can get that. There you go. So import date time. Okay. And this is how you do it, and I will show you how to. It says uh, date, import date time, and this one, right? Print now dot year. Okay. So this is our thing. So let's do it. If we go here, we do the same thing here. Okay. Now equal to date time dot now and current year equal to now dot year. Okay. Let's see if this works. And we will just print it. Okay, we will print it and see if it works. So let's do that. Print current year. Okay, right, and plus str. Okay, let's see if it works. So yeah, so it says current year is 2021, right? So this is working. So now we are almost done. Okay, and then we do it like this. Okay, so now what do we need to do according to the algorithm? For algorithm, let's check the algorithm. Okay, let's check the algorithm here. Our algorithm, we need to get the current year, right? Current year we have got. We need to get the current age, which is here, right? Current age is here. Let's name it like that. Current age, right? Yeah. Then let me do it. And it's here. Then we get to do the remaining age. Remaining age is here. And then here we just need to add the current year. So future year equal to current year plus remaining age. Okay? So let me just type it in properly. Okay? Yeah. Now I have to print. What do I print? The name, right? So then I have to say name, you will be 100 in, right? str of future year. Okay? Something like this. Let's see if this works. This is our algorithm, right? Do you guys understand how I created this algorithm? Okay, so let's say enter my name, Naresh. Okay, enter my age. Let's start with 80 years. Okay, so then it will be 20. So 2021 plus 20 is 2041. You will be 100 in 2041. Wow, that's perfect, right? Now let's see when Diva will be 100, right? So Diva, give me your current age, 13. So we say Diva 13. So Diva, you will be 100 in 2108 in the next century, right? That's fun. That's perfect, right? So what else should we do? So this is our algorithm, right? Who else wants to try? Vidit, what's your age? 10,
11.
11. So Vidit will be 100 in 2110, right? Make sense? Yes, guys? Okay, and we should actually to do this better, we should deduct -1 because counting always starts from 0, right? So let's do it like this. Then you should be perfect. So again, if we count Diva, who is born in 2007, 100 years will be 2107. That's perfect. And if Vidit, who was born in, when was you born, Vidit?
2009.
2009. So you will be 100 in 2109, right? This is an approx. This is a good calculation. Who else wants to have a go? Me? I'm Naresh. I'm 42 years old right now. Okay, am I 42? I'm 42. Then I will be 100 in 2078. That's perfect because I was born in 1978. So this is what we did, right? We solved this algorithm. Okay? So we solved this algorithm. So let's see the solution. If our solution is the same as this guy, right? So here they have done exactly the say in a different way, right? So they have done 2014 minus age plus 100. Okay, so let's try and run this program and see what it says, right? Just uh, here it is. So let's run this program and see if both are matching. If they are not matching, then we have something wrong. So let's take Diva again. Diva's age is what, 13? Okay, he will be 100. We say Diva again. And how old are you? 13. It says 2101. Wow. So the algorithm which is mentioned here is wrong. You know why it is wrong? Because it's 2014. They have statically done this. It should be 2021. And now we can do it. Diva 1300 in, yeah, that's good. Diva 1300 in 2108. And here also they are making the same mistake, right? They are not deducting because computers start generating from -1, from 0, right? It starts from 0. So when you are born, you are not 0 years old, right? So that's why you have to do -1. Anyways, this is our algorithm, and our algorithm is much more fine and generic than the one that they have hard coded, right? So this is our good algorithm. I will also share this one with you guys, okay? And you guys can have a look at it later. So we have done better solution than whoever is doing this practice Python thing, right? Character input solution. Okay, and then we can put in this one exercise, right? One done. Okay, post must be at least 50 characters. Okay, exercise one done from practicepython.org. Okay, do you understand how I derived the algorithm, guys? Or is this something strange? Diva, Vidit, everybody, Manovi, let's try and solve one more algorithm, okay? You guys need to be proactive. Okay, yeah, so that is that. Now let's take another one. Okay, I will go back to my REPLs, right, to my Python 3, then we'll go create a new REPL. But before that, we go to another. Let's take the next exercise. Let's do this. Okay, this is odd and even. Oh, this was very simple, right? How does an odd and even number? So this we have done before. Just to show you how we do it again, I can show you. So again, it's very simple. What do? You ask the user for a number. So let's do it step by step, right? So I will create a new REPL. You guys can start doing it with me so you understand. Okay, Python. We call it. The name is odd or even. So let's call it odd or even. Even, right? And then hey, who's can you mute Jayesh?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Jayesh, please mute. Okay. So now we are doing the odd and even exercise. Right? Here, what do I need to do? I need to take the input. Right? So let's do it here. And I'll ask the user for an input. So number equal to int of input of enter a number. Right? Very simple. Now the user enters a number. What should we do? If the number is an odd number, will it be divisible by 2? Right? So if it is an odd number, what is an odd number? Who knows what is an odd number? Who can tell me what is an odd number, guys?
An odd number is basically a number that can be divided into equal groups.
Yeah, that's an even number. So odd number is when it cannot be divided into equal groups. Okay. So 1, for instance, is an odd number. 3 is an odd number. 5 is an odd number. Right? 2 can be divided by 2. So it can be divided into equal groups. It's an even number. 4 is an even number. 6 is an even number. Okay. And so on. What is the difference here? From an algorithmic perspective, if you look at it, all the even numbers can be divided by 2. Right? And all the odd numbers, if you divide it by 2, then you will get a decimal value, right? Value with a decimal point in there. So what do we do here? We need to check if, right? What do we do? If number divided by 2 equal to, right? What do we say? The remainder of the number divided by 2, right? That is what we need to do. So how do we get the remainder of a number, remainder of a division? You can search for it, right? If you don't know, you search for it. So you have to have the percentage symbol, which is called a modulo operator. Okay. So instead of using this symbol, right, you have to use this symbol. If modulo 2 is 0, right? If the number is perfectly divisible by 0, then what do you say? Str of number plus is an even number. Okay. Otherwise, it's an odd number, right? Otherwise, we can just, and you don't need to check it again because it's an if else statement. If it is not divisible properly by 0, it will, so if it is divisible by 0, it will go here. If it is not, it will go here. Okay. So let's run this program and see. Give me a number, guys. 17, right? 17 is an odd number. Perfect. So let's say 20. 20 is an even number. Okay. This is good. What happens if I say 0? Is 0 an odd or an even number?
Even.
Right. Because 0 divided by 2 is What is anything divided by, what is 0 divided by any number? Huh?
0.
Yeah, 0 divided by any number is 0. So 0 is an even number, right? It prints it like that. If I do it like this, if I change the condition now, don't worry about things. I'm just trying to show you how differences in algorithm implementation can make changes to the number. Now if I say 0, right? Still an even number because number modulo 2. Yeah, okay. That's fine. So 0 is an even number. Okay. So this is that. Now let's check what the solution has been provided, right? You can just check the solution and see what it says. So here it does the same thing. Number modulo 2. If modulo 2 is greater than 0, it says odd number, otherwise it's an even number. And then there is a little bit more complex thing, right? Which is done here. So okay. So this is fine. We are good with this, right? We solved the problem. So this is our second option, second Python thing, right? Let me post it here again. Okay. Are you guys looking at how I am making the algorithms? Even I am doing this for the first time with you guys, right? So we are creating nice algorithms, and there is a lot of doc explanation on how things work. So you can look at these explanations later on if you want to read more. So let's do one more exercise here, right? List less than 10. We have studied list. Do you all remember what is a list? Okay. So list is this array, right? Where you can do, so let's add and remove elements from the list, right? That we have done. So list less than 10. Let's create this. Okay. So now what do we need to do? Take a list. Say for example this one. Okay. So let's take this one. We just copy it from here. Right? I'm a lazy guy who don't want to type much. So I will just take it like this. I'll create a list. Okay. Whatever they are saying. And write a program that prints out all elements of the list that are less than 5. Okay. So what do you need to do? Write a program that prints all elements of the list which are less than 5, right? So what do we do? What loop should we use here? We should use a for loop. For, right, I in A. Okay. If I is less than 5, print I. Okay. Otherwise we don't need to do anything. So write a program that prints out all elements less than 5, right? Extras. Instead of printing the elements one by one, make a new list that has all the elements less than 5 from the list. This is extra. We will do it later. Write this one line in Python. Write this in one line in Python. Ask the user to return the list that contains only elements from the user that are smaller than the number given by the user. Okay. So this is an interesting exercise. Okay. So let's see if this works first. So I have 1, 1, 2, 3. Rest of the elements are more than this. So this is good. This is really good, right? Are you still there, guys? Do you understand how the code works? Yes or no? Hello? I'll not go further if you say yes or no. If you don't say yes or no. Are you guys able to understand? Okay. So this is one way to do this, right? There was another extra that they said. Instead of printing the elements one by one, make a new list that has all the elements less than 5 from this list and print out the new list. Okay. So let's make a new list. Okay. Is equal to, we can call it new list. Why not? Right? Do it like that. Instead of printing it out like this, I will say new list dot append, right? Remember this new list dot append thing, guys? And then once it is done, I can say print new list. Okay. So this is another way to do it. Let's run. Yeah. So we got 1123 instead of doing this in this one, right? We did it in a list, right? We created a new list and we printed it in a list, which is good. We did the second part as well. Write this in one line of Python. That I don't know actually. So let me just check how they do it. They haven't done it. Yeah, here it is, right? They can do it like this. Let's try and see how it works. So here I have new list. I have one line list, and then I can one line list is equal to lm for lm in lm is less than 5, and then we can check if this thing works is the same as the. Okay, so there are multiple ways to do this. Let's see if this works. Yeah, so 1135 less than equal to 5, we should just say less than 5, right? So then they should be the same. Yes, they are the same. So there is, either you can write everything in one line like I have done, which is a little bit more complex, right? Like this, or you can. So this is one way to do this, right? This is one way to do this. And the last one is, what is the last one? Last one is, I forgot. Let's see, what was the last one? Last one is ask the user for a number and return the list that contains only elements from the original list that are smaller than the number that is given by the user. Okay. Now we need to take a number, right? So we say X and we ask the user input, enter a number. Okay. And then what do we do? We say another list equal to lm for lm in A if lm less than x, something like that. Okay, and then we say print another list, right? So here in the last one, we are asking for a number. If I say 5, it will give me the same list. But if I give a different number, let me give 55, right? And it should give me a different list. It will give me all the numbers which are less than 55. If I say 8, it will give me all the numbers which are less than 8 in the list. Okay, so we have solved this as well. List less than 10. Let me share this with you guys. Okay, so I can put some comments here. Below is a one line method to do the above 6 lines. Okay. Third shows the list numbers less than the one entered by the user. Okay, so this is also a nice exercise. Is it list less than 10? Cool. Let's give you this link. Right? Give you that link as well. So we did quite a few algorithms today. Now I want you guys to ask me questions if you have any. Right? We will not do any more algorithms. 4 algorithms per class. Right? So that is a good exercise that we have. And then next time we come, we will do this exercise. Ask the user for number, prints out the list of all the divisors of that number. Right? Okay? So let's do it later. But okay, there is one more thing that I want to tell you. We will do something more interesting than just coding. I have created a class in a website known as Code Combat. Okay, and in Code Combat, I have sent you a link which you need to click and register yourself. So right now I have two people who have registered. Actually, I have 4 who have registered now, which is good, right? So what do we do here? We will try to do things. Okay, I will assign the course of game development to everybody, whoever is there. Okay, and then we will start. See how to do this. Start doing the quests. Where do I see it? How did I do that? Yeah, okay. So not like when you log into your class, you should come back to here, and we will do something like this. Okay, so
Code Combat. Can't miss me.
so
Grab
what
the
does
treasure.
this guy need to do? This guy needs to go here, and I will close the sound as well. Okay, no sound. We don't want it. You can do it there. So I need to go here, go down, go right, go down, and go to the right again. Right. So I have to, and the methods are described here. So I will do that. Hero dot move down, and I will say hero dot move right again. Yeah? Then we can run it and see if it works. Okay. So here my hero will go there, and we will do that. Okay. So then we will go to the next level. Right. These are the things that you can do yourself as well. So here what you need to do, you have to get the hero to move here, right? Move down, take the diamonds, move to the top, take the diamond again and move right, right? And you can do it like this as well. Go top first, go there, come back and come back. And you have to do this in the very little moves that you can, right? So I will say hero dot move right, he will move there. Then I will say hero dot move down, and he will say hero dot move up, and then I will say hero dot move right again. Okay, we will go like this, this. Let's see if it works. Oops, I have to call hero dot move up 2 times. Hero dot move up like that. Okay, let's run it again. Okay, so this we will do next time, and this also you can carry on in your home. Are you guys still with me? Hello? Am I still audible? Okay, so ask me questions, guys, if you have any questions. Otherwise, we'll end the class for this session. Go through the exercises that I have given you, okay, and make sure that you understand what is being done. Last few minutes to ask me questions, if any. No questions? Did everybody understand everything? Is functions clear? Functions? Okay. Did you guys also understand how I generated some of the algorithms? Okay, guys, since I'm not getting any responses, I assume everything is fine and dandy and you understood everything. Okay, let's catch up next week. We will play this game next week, and you guys can continue playing it yourself if you know. Uh, yeah, it would be fun with the sound and everything. We will play the game but without sound. Okay,
Okay.
thank you guys. Have a nice day. Good day. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, so that was it, guys. We did some algorithm solving exercises in Python today, and we will also do some code combat from next week. It will be interesting. Let's see how it goes.